Working on installing new steering rack bushings. Here's the part number, the Super Pros. And then while the engine's out, I'm gonna drop the subframe and put in these Strong Flex urethane bushings. Which one's the part number? Front. It's probably that one, 216239A. Looks like it comes with assembly lube. So it can be done without dropping the subframe for the steering rack. So I'll disconnect this bracket bolt right here that goes to those lines, and then the one over here, and that lets you like move it. I didn't disconnect anything over here other than two things. When I drop this, I don't want to damage the brake line, so I disconnected it right here. It's just one of those clips you got to pull out, and then I think there was a C-clip. Yeah, there's a C-clip that goes around that. There's like a C-clip on one side and a square lock tab on the other. And then it's easier, I thought, to just unplug this wheel speed ABS sensor. I think that's what this is for. And then pull it through the hole. That way it doesn't get ripped when I drop this. I got a torn boot. I gotta figure, I'm gonna have to buy the tool to do tie rods. So I don't have that. This bolt came out of the sway bar because I'm also gonna do the sway bar. The other one's seized up. So these links are weird. They're like, there's an Allen hole in the head of that, inside that bolt. So you got, it's like a 5mm, and I believe that was a 17 nut. Yeah, it's goofy how you gotta take it off from the sway bar. The other one's seized up. I'm probably gonna have to cut it, which is fine. I didn't want to, but because the White Line Racing sway bar kit comes with its own like end links. They're weird looking in design, but I'm just gonna have to use those anyways. So that's where I'm at right now. All that's left is to take the six bolts out. There's one in the back. I think I'm gonna take that one out first, and then the two up here. And this, if you don't know, like this is the bracket. It's like the studs just hang down, and the nuts come off the bottom. But I'm gonna put the jack underneath to support it, because I know even with the jack, it's gonna go like this. It's gonna tip down like that. So I'm gonna do the back two first, and then these two with the jack under it, and then lower it. But before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and finish the steering rack and put it back together with the new bushings. These are old ones. They're really soft. It's supposed to like let your steering feel more firm when you upgrade those. Then I was kind of looking over this. So the power steering pump on a JZ is on this side, and then the 7M, it was on this side. And I don't want to put the reservoir over here for the power steering pump. I want to put it on this side. So I was looking at this. I think I can delete these hard lines that go under here. The low pressure side. Well, there is a high pressure side too, but I got the adapter from Drift Motion. It goes in this one right here, the bottom bolt banjo. It'll replace this line here. And then I think I'm gonna have to get rid of these two hard lines right here. That's for the power steering cooler. I may not even need that because it doesn't seem much of a design, because here it is, it's just two bars that come up and coil back. To utilize that, I'd have to figure out a way to put this over here, because I don't want my lines running all the way back over there from one side to the other. There's plenty of space too. I was looking like down in this cubby to put like a small cooler, like a power steering cooler, or actually I was thinking about putting my oil catch can down there, because it's pretty big, and it's either there or like somewhere up here, because I'm not gonna try to remove that ABS unit. I pulled it out of the 89. It wasn't hard to do, but then you just got all these lines that look weird, like a hot mess. You got to buy like the ABS delete kit, and I don't feel like doing it right now. I don't want to go down a bunch of rabbit holes and put this car even further back than getting finished. And these calipers and rotors are going away. I'll put the Brimbos on it and the 350Z rotors I have all that stuff in the basement. I just went down there to get those bushings. I think I just dropped, I don't know if I want to put the coilovers on after I drop this. I might. Because I know, like, taking this upper control arm bolt out, I want to say it's a really long bolt, and there's, like, really no clearance for it to come out all the way. I can't remember, though. When this is dropped, I'll probably just throw in the coilovers, the Fortunatos, for the front. I think that's probably what I'll do. That's where I'm at. Oh yeah, I had to disconnect the steering shaft. It's just 2 bolts, and then you can slide it. I first used the pry bar carefully because there's a bushing there's a bushing right here. I didn't want to damage it. I just pried it a little bit. When it started to move, I was able to actually grab it. I sprayed some PB Blaster on the splines up here, and on that part, those splines, and that's out of the way. What else? So yeah, dropping the subframe, definitely the brake lines, the speed sensors if you don't want to destroy them, if you want to keep them, if your system's still working. Power steering lines, because that one right there actually is stuck onto the chassis on one of these. I think it's one of these. And then, oh yeah, the sway bar. So like right here, this mounts onto the frame underneath, so you have to disconnect those, and it's kind of heavy, so it'll swing down at you once you do the last bolt, and then it should be able to drop. There shouldn't be anything else connected. All right, let's drop this, and then I'll make another little clip. I would just record installing these bushings, but they're kind of self-explanatory. If you look at it, the one side has like a shape, right? It's not just a circle. And then I noticed the split opening goes towards the front. I don't know how much that matters, but yeah, and it's kind of got this groove, so it's only a certain way it'll go when you put the new one in. Should be about it. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll just overview this after I finish. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you're interested in continuing watching these videos. Thank you.